Lovely jubbly, just tricked you there. God, look at 7. That's got to be reviewed, especially on the Perfect Draft Pro. And it's just quite a lot heavier. Especially when Good afternoon, people. Welcome to Rate My Beer on an exciting day. And it's not, can I just say, it's not May the 4th be with you. It's now May next Thursday. And when this video is going to come out Friday, so it's the 25th of April. And the pineapple beer is in town. If you're anywhere near to Hackney, I seriously advise you go over there. It's coming on the pumps now. And from what I've heard, it's good. Anyway, let's not talk about May the 4th or that. We're here to do Squid Pro Quo, Squid Ink Stout.
Squid Pro Quo.
Squid Pro Quo. Squid Ink Stout. 5.6% ABV, as you'll have seen from the thumbnail. This is a collaboration, which is quite interesting as well, because this is with Genys. They're friends of Hackney Church Brewing from Lithuania. We were fortunate enough last year, if you check back in the channel, to actually interview the head brewer and have a real good chat with the top PR man there.
Yeah.
And the head brewer.
Absolutely wonderful, friendly people. Real great, lovely people.
It was just what they did.
It was a lovely opportunity for us to
but what they did, they knew we were in Vietnam, so they flew over to England, did the collab, so they didn't get lumbered with us again.
Yeah, I'd imagine that's probably right.
I get and I get the idea, you know, they said, they were in Vietnam, let's go over and do that collab. We won't get lumbered with them two again.
Okay,
but no.
So have a little read of this.
Yep.
It says, "Ahoy there, landlubbers. From the darkest depths of the ocean comes a Squid Pro Quo, our blacker than black stout. Batten down the hatches, ready for tentacular lashings of chocolate and molasses, followed by splashings of gooseberry, and finished with a gentle salinity provided by our crepuscular friend, Squid."
Ah, so Squid's a friend, okay. Right, I don't like squid, I must admit. As a lot of you know, I'm not predominantly a stout man, although I actually had Jacob's Stout. Jacob's the head brewer, by the way, from Hackney Church. I actually had Jacob's Stout last summer, the raspberry one, with twist, and really enjoyed it. So I was quite taken in because I love gooseberries. As Michelle always tells everyone, I'm a bit funny when it's too dark, and I get that, but you can't help the way you are, can you? It's that sort of situation.
You are a little bit like that. Visually it gets put off, and then he's like, oh. But he's been really great lately. He's stepped out of his comfort zone to try things that I thought he'd never try. So I'm really excited.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying everything, you know. But yeah,
I'm intrigued by this.
Yeah, it does sound good.
I really am. I don't know what to expect.
Right, I'll get this, and we can get a picture. Okay, there we go, on the pour. God, look at that. There we go. After my last pour, I'm making sure I don't do a special again. Look at that. That's what you call a pour.
Wow.
Yeah, look at the colour of
the
head.
Look at the colour.
Okay. Like I say, I'm not predominantly a stout man. Funny enough, it was their only keg, the Perfect Draft I haven't had in I don't know how long. Was the stout one, wasn't it?
That's correct.
Yeah. Regards Perfect Draft, they should be putting out a statement soon. All is good in the house again.
Hopefully.
Fingers crossed. And
okay, so wow, just visually for me, this looks absolutely amazing. It is very, very dark.
Yeah.
The head on there has a wonderful
thick
brown. It's even darker than a beige, isn't it? It's
It's a proper thick head, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, they had it on the pump when we was in there recently and that, and I was so going to try it, but I thought, no, it's not that deep.
Yeah, I wanted to save it for this review as well.
You had Temptation sour beer on, and that's kind of probably my most favourite sour ever. And I know it's really tough because of full sidles and that, and I'm pouring both of them tonight. My last two probably ever, because they're never coming back. So that's quite sad, isn't it?
It's sad.
Anyway, you don't want to see a grown man in tears. You're here to watch a beer review, so
Okay,
let's have a see what we're going to get from this beauty.
Oh yeah,
Chocolate.
yeah, that is really
I could smell chocolate.
Yeah, that is.
I wasn't
wonderful.
getting the gooseberry though, was you?
Predominantly, for me, the aroma of this is chocolate.
Yeah, but it's more like, I'd say it's more like milk chocolate than
Yes.
dark chocolate.
I was exactly going to say the
Same.
exact same thing. It's almost as like it's got that sort of
What's
cream.
molasses? Well, not that bright.
It's I think it's like sugar.
Oh, that's right.
So yeah, what was I trying to say? Yeah, sort of imagine hot chocolate, really nice creamy hot chocolate. The kind of smell that you get off that, that's what I'm getting from this.
Yeah, it smells really pretty decent, I must admit. This is the weird thing about me, and you'll know I'm pretty weird in a way. I love coffee, and I drink coffee for fun in the house, and yet coffee drinks I'm strange with. I don't know. I can drink cold coffee, yet beer and coffee just don't cut the mustard.
I love trying stouts. I'm not one of these people who knows loads about stouts, because it's only been since we've been doing the YouTube channel that I've really dipped my toe into that area of beer.
We haven't. Yeah, we're not no experts on anything, but we do try.
I really do find some of them are amazing, really great.
Well, I got on with the
But
magic.
like Paul says, with the coffee, I don't like coffee, so
I got on with the Magic Rock on the machine, and I drank 5 pints. It was like,
yeah,
wow.
that's amazing. I can't believe.
But
we
it
got
weren't
into
like
it.
a stout. I know a lot of your traditional stouts are the imperial ones and everything, and I get that. But I find something like this maybe more interesting, where it's a different twist.
Yeah.
And that's one thing that Hackney Church do. They push boundaries, you know, and they're experimental. That's why it's so interesting.
Yeah.
With them, because you never know what's coming next.
Ever going to get bored, because
No.
there is always something new and exciting coming up and new things to try. So
They've got their core range, but then the rest of it, Jacob's
It's-
just like thinking and bang, you never know what you're going to get.
you certainly don't, and I really don't even know what to expect from this still. Okay.
And it's good. We've had it out the fridge, so we haven't messed this one up. Because I know, obviously, if it's too cold, you're not getting your flavours.
Wow.
Watch it.
Wow.
Watch it. Exercise bike.
Yeah, I know.
After you.
He will be. Luckily, he pedals fast, but he can't get very far. No, I'm.
The chocolate.
Yeah.
And it is a fruit. Is it gooseberry? Hold on. Just. Oh, I'll let you speak.
Okay, so first of all, the mouthfeel of this is really lovely and smooth and velvety. You've got a nice texture to the mouth. I would say this is sort of a medium-bodied to full-bodied beer.
Medium bodied, yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely not light.
It's got a nice.
It's not full on.
Yeah.
But I mean,
It's got a nice
1.6,
texture to the mouthfeel of it. And now we go on to the taste. Yes, you have got chocolate, but it's not sickly sweet. Sort of.
No, but it runs
Ooh.
through, doesn't it?
It's a really, really pleasant, nice chocolatey taste that, like Paul says, runs all the way through there.
From the start to the finish, you're getting that chocolate in this, aren't you? But then you're getting in between. I don't know. Is it gooseberry? It's harder for me to pick that out because gooseberry's quite a prominent taste. But you need a.
Man, for me, gooseberry is slightly bitterer sort of taste than a grape. It's kind of a grape kind of taste for me.
And you are getting
and
on the end then, I was getting a bitterness on the end. But it's nice.
the flavours in this, they're all working their way around your mouth, and I'm stood here thinking, I could taste this, I could taste that. I tell you what I am picking up on, and I can't remember how they worded it, because it's salinity provided by our crepuscular friend at the Squid. Now that is a slightly salty taste, and I am picking up on that on the end. I love the fact that you've got your creamy chocolate, but then that's balanced out by that slight saltiness on the end, and you've got the wonderful, for me, gooseberries are like a little bit sharper grape kind of taste.
I do like gooseberries.
I don't know whether people agree with that or not. That's just how I find them.
Subjective, people. It's subjective. There's a bike, an exercise man going, sure.
And you do get that kind of cleansing of the fruitiness in there as well. So the balance of the flavours on this particular drink are working so well on the palate.
It does. Let's be honest with this brewery. They don't fail to impress us, do they?
Mm.
It's like, this is not like your old school imperial stouts, you know, which we were talking about, the coffee and everything beforehand. This is more like, it's like you've got a new wave of stouts now that are not these boring old things. And they are some of them things with the coffee, for me, is too much.
Old man stouts is what I used to call them.
Yeah. You know, it's like,
which I feel really rude saying because I'm an old girl now.
Yeah.
But
But a stout for me, and I know a lot of people like Simo Subs do check his channel out. Utmost respect for him, a personal friend as well, right? And even Captain likes a stout. Chris and his reviews, do check his channel out. Not a personal friend, but someone I know. No, Chris is my friend. We just haven't met. But it's like a new wave of stouts, and for me, you see, this goes back to the last one.
yeah,
From Hackney Church. It also goes back to the Perfect Draft one and the other one, because I could actually drink them.
I just feel with these, like you say, these newer style of stouts, they are making stout become something that people are willing to have a go at, willing to try.
Yeah.
There's new taste experiences to be had, and I think
it's not one dimensional
for me
anymore.
Yeah,
it's kind of like it's 3D. There's different elements, and different people are always going to get something different out of a drink. I get that. That's why I always say it's only our opinion. It's subjective and that. But even if you're predominantly not a stout drinker like myself, and this is like, as I say, the last one he brewed that we tried, I think we missed one somewhere along the lines, didn't we? And like the one on the Perfect Draft, it's not like that old man's one-dimensional stout that Michelle's going on about. That's different. That is absolutely great. You knew when we've reviewed some of our Lithuanian friends' beers on the channel before that we've actually got a Genys glass here somewhere, haven't we?
Yeah.
And we were at the tap room. We did a couple of nights there, didn't we? And we were literally sampling all the beers, and they were explaining everything. And we went to a festival there.
Great beers,
I think we'll end up there if they end up there again this year.
Yeah,
I keep saying I'm not going away again, but if you knew the amount of times.
It's a lovely place to visit as well, actually.
Lithuania,
really lovely.
absolutely brilliant. Couldn't speak highly enough. We didn't get. It was like going to Germany. We didn't get a dub beer once.
No, really progressive with the craft beer scene.
Yeah.
Some great beers to be had there.
Yeah, and I mean, we had wheat beers everywhere you went. You had a wheat beer option. That's the sort of place I like.
It catered for both of us because I love trying different things, and I'm into trying different IPAs and pales and all kinds of different things that I can get my hands on.
Yeah.
But
you
it
can
catered
predict
for you with your wheat beer as well. So both of us were able to go into the same place, be totally happy.
You've got Blanc on that pump, and then you've got a local one on that one, and I'm like, I should really go for a Blanc, but I've got to be creative. And I love the other one. She's like, you're not choosing a Blanc. I'm like, no, because I get Blanc one of them, whatever.
This is for me what I would want from a stout. It's lovely and dark. It's lovely and smooth and creamy. It's got wonderful complex flavours in there. I really like it.
It is a cracker. I'm impressed. I normally wouldn't sit there and rate a stout because I don't know enough about them or everything, but I've drank a bit of that. I'm way taken in. It's a strong 8 out of 10 for myself.
It's getting a 9 out of 10 for me.
An exercise
I
man.
like that.
Shut up before you even say.
I like what I like, and I like this.
But no, just a personal joke with the biking man, and that's a bit
all
of
good fun, yeah.
But yeah, what can I say? Jesus, 15 minutes. I do apologise about it going on and on and on. I better say, like, subscribe, whatever.
Thank
Hackney
you for
Church Brew.
watching.
Thank you. Bonjour.